Hey, what's going on, you guys? I want to get a couple things off my chest really quick. Um, there's this saying that you guys know the saying that it's way easier to fool somebody than it is to convince somebody that they've been fooled. Um, there's a lot of people right now, especially in this country, that are very very confused, and I am too. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I have all the answers, or that I know everything that's going on behind the scenes. What I can tell you is what I've been observing over these last few months, and over over these last 3 years, of course, because as much as I have supported people like Trump and like Ron DeSantis and some of these other Republican governors, I've still had my suspicions. I have still had just this icky feeling inside of me telling me that something doesn't look right. And if you don't have that, if you're just super gullible and whatever is the hottest trend of the week, you're gonna go ahead and go along with that. If you're that kind of person, especially if your goal is to take back our freedoms, if your goal is to take your power back, you need to start thinking for yourself. You cannot be easily swayed. You can't be easily influenced. You have to come to your own conclusions. It doesn't matter what you've been told. It doesn't matter what you hear on TV. It doesn't matter what notification you get on your phone. You have to think objectively. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the 2020 election. And I know that's a foregone conclusion. I know that people are, people are sick of talking about it, but there's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of just hard feelings about what took place in the last election. And regardless of how you feel about it, whether you think there might have been some compromise there, whether you think that the election was stolen, or whether you think that Biden, and do I think that Biden got 81 million votes? No, I don't. Do I think that he got more votes than Barack Obama? No, I don't. Do I think that he got more votes than Trump? No, I don't. Because even back then, there was a lot of ride or die hardcore Trump supporters. But there was also as many people that hated Trump back then as much as there were people that loved Trump. And when you think about the election system and the process of it being hacked and being manipulated, I don't think that people, if you can easily manipulate somebody's mind, because there is a large population of people that are gullible, that are very naive. If you can easily grab a hold of somebody, and whatever comes out of your mouth, they just eat it up, then you've already got them. So you don't need to hack a voting machine. You don't have to manipulate an election to get people to vote a different way. And again, there is just as many people that fucking hate Trump's guts as there are people that love him, like he's part of their family, or like they've known him for years, you know. And I think it's a very unfortunate place to arrive at in our country when we do that. But don't be fooled. Start thinking for yourself. You know, everything that's been showing up in the headlines lately, you know, like, you know, all these different people that they're trying to pin against each other, like Trump and DeSantis, and now you've got RFK. I just to be clear, this is all show. And what happened in 2020, there's two possibilities that come to mind for me, and I really want you guys to consider this. The first one is that, well, what I just said. Why would you want to hack into a voting system when you can easily hack into somebody's brain? When you can easily manipulate somebody's thoughts, their desires, what they think about certain things. So there's that. So that's number one. Number two is that the election might have been stolen, but it may not have been stolen against Trump. It may have been stolen. It may have been a way to get a rise out of people. It may have been another way to get people stirred up and to get people pissed off and fucking angry. And you know, that's why, you know, we have January 6th, right? Now I've said this time and time again, so I'm you know, hopefully I'm not going to have to keep saying it, but January 6th was not a riot. There was no violent, like, nothing horrific whatsoever that took place. It was, you know, an FBI informant yelling and encouraging people to storm into the Capitol and just start. It was just a tour of the White House. That's all there really was. You know, when you guys see pictures and when you guys see videos. But now these people are sitting in prison right now, and they have been for almost 3 years. And Trump has done nothing to reach out to them. Trump has done nothing to help those people. And they're just rotting away in a federal prison. For what? It wasn't a riot. But that's the whole point. They want that. They want people up in arms. They want people upset. When who they really should be upset at is not just the Democratic Party, but the whole establishment. So just a couple things for you guys to think about. But don't be fooled. Think for yourself. Think logically. Try to critically think. Because nothing is ever as it appears to be. And most of it is all a lie anyway. So you're going to have to start creating your own truth. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just leave you guys with that. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And as always, I hope that you stay cool. And as always, I will talk to you again next time.